Hello, Desiree. It's April Biss. I am looking at your digital ads from the last week. Good job overall. I had a few things that I wanted to kind of point out to you. Maybe make sure you push it a little further for your brands that you're working on here. So you have a social media post. That first one, you might be more specific in your file naming. Just let me know what social media post this is for. Is it Facebook? For example, just be a little bit more specific. That way I can give you, better feedback based on that. And then you have your banner ad. This is obviously for a website. So looking at these two, they almost look like two different ads to me. I don't know why. Two different looks. So I would say, keep it more cohesive. I like the look of your banner ad a lot better. I think it's stronger, it's easier to read, it's more attractive. When I go to your social media posts, there's just so much going on there. I don't even know what to look at first. So I like the simplicity of this where you're just using that texture in the background. You have your brand, your logo here, which I'm not quite sure. I'm a little confused by this because I thought this was the original logo and not the one that you designed. Please make sure that if this is the one that they are using currently, that you're using the one that you redesigned for, because this is kind of the point of the project. Visit us on Facebook. Okay. I don't think you need visit us on, I would take that off. And then what I would do is move that little favicon is what that's called, little F, over to the right, and maybe you can even add other favicons on there. You could add Instagram, have them all the same size and then align them all. I think that would be a little bit more not a it would be easier to see. Usually don't have any copy next to it. People usually automatically intuitively know that they can click on the favicon, it'll take them there. So having maybe 3 favicons that they can click on is a good idea on the right hand side here. I would align it to the bottom of where the logo is on the right hand side. I would push up your fork and your spoon so that it's centered, just like your logo. Make sure the word food truck is centered on your banner ad. It looks like it's more to the right, as well as your other copy here, authentic European family recipes. Maybe say something, I don't know, maybe add a quote in there, that explains that, but it's more inviting sounding. Think about a quote that you could put in there to entice the person to want to know more. And it's a little hard. It's getting hard to see this copy here. It says salad, gyro, and cheesecake. You may not even need that. I might say you could just take that off and focus more on the possible quote that you might put in the middle here, and just make sure everything is centered when you're going forward. Now, this social media ad is getting way, way, way too crazy and it's hard to see. I would simplify this a lot more. I would actually take the background that you did on your banner ad and use it for this. And then what I would do is I would take off all of the copy on top of the images and focus on I would maybe do circle images instead of square, but just to coincide with your logo, first of all. So maybe just show 4 of these in circles that are all the same size and, align them equally. Make sure the space in between is aligned equally. Having that background from your banner ad might look really nice. Take off all of this copy above. You don't really need that. People can click on that and get more information. And then maybe you can offer another quote that would align with this one. Because, I think a European dinner experience and then what you have here is almost like 2 headlines or 2 subheads. Why don't you just take all that off and say something really cool about this in like a quote manner? And it already says European Grill in the logo. Again, make sure the logo is the one that you created. Just a couple things to think about. Also, you might want to show these in their real habitat, I want to say. So say if this is a Facebook post, I would show it as a Facebook post inside Facebook as a mock-up. Same thing here, banner ad. If this is a banner ad for a website, a web page, just put it in a mock-up as well. Show it how it would be shown in its natural habitat. That way you can also, especially for the social media post, the banner ad might be different. You could add hashtags that will also help the campaign and the brand recognition carry that story through. Okay. All right. Well, let me know if you have any questions, but keep on going.